Okay, hi, this is Ivanova Smith. I just wanted to do the video of talking about winter games and what are some things that we athletes like about them, and maybe something that we should try to walk away from. So, one thing that I really like, I have never been to the winter games, so I don't have the experience there, but I've gone to summer games a lot, and so I'm aware of things like the Olympic town and the dance and that kind of stuff, because I've done that for summer games. And the things that I see there that may be a age issue is like, I would, at the dance, they had these tables where people could sit and like do things with drawing and stuff, and I thought it was great. I thought that was an ingenious idea, because not everyone's gonna want to dance, that's maybe tired from their competitions, and they just want to sit there and chill and draw or whatever. And I thought that's a great idea. That's really unique. But the problem was all of the paper was coloring paper. It was, you had to color it. There was an image already on the page, and you had to color it. And they only had crayons out. They didn't have anything else. Like, they didn't have pencils or other art coloring pencils, other art supplies. Like, not everyone wants to just do a color in picture. Some people just maybe they want to write a poem, or they want to write a letter to somebody for fun, or they want to draw. They want to make their own image and color it in, like they want to just draw. Like, I just wanted to sit there and draw, and so a lot of the times I just flipped the page over and drew on the back. But, if you had, multiple options, like, you had blank pieces of paper, you had that, coloring paper, because there's some people that may like that coloring paper stuff. But, you have a variety. That's, a better way to do it, because then everybody gets to do what they want with that table, and it's more age appropriate, because yeah, you're gonna have young athletes that will see the coloring books type stuff and be like, yay, that's fun. And then you will see, the adults being like, hey, yeah, there's drawing paper here. I can show off some of my artwork, because a lot of ID people love great artists, and we want to be able to show off our art. Like, I love showing off my art to the volunteers and the other people when I draw at the dances. It's a lot of fun. And so I think, making sure having multiple options, having more than just coloring paper is a great idea for that. Another thing is just the way you talk to the athletes. Like, sometimes, volunteers, they got this perception that we're all mentally 10. And yes, this is basically because of the mental age theory, and yeah, that really messed us all up and making us look like we're all that. It's a theory that basically the doctors back in the old days thought that all people with intellectual disabilities were mentally children. Okay, I'm just gonna say right here, right now, that theory is crap, and it's not true. We're not mentally children. When we become adults, we're adults, and that is true for all of us. Now, some of us, we may have childlike personalities. Like, I sleep with stuffed animals and stuff like that, but there are neurotypical people without intellectual disabilities, that sleep with stuffed animals. I have friends that have no disabilities whatsoever, and they sleep with stuffed animals. I feel this whole thing with a lot of IDD people have a childlike personality it's just a personality trait. We more commonly have that type of personality trait. But that doesn't mean we don't want to be respected as adults when, we're adults. And, as a married, professional leader in the advocacy movement, it is so awkward when people call me kiddo. You know, because I'm married, and then, you know, there's people who think that I am my husband's son, or something like that. Like, they think that I'm a child, or they think that, they start talking to me like I'm a child, like, they call me, you know, like, kid names, like kiddo, and things like that, and I don't want to be called a kiddo. I'm an adult. I want to be respected as an adult, and this is something a lot of IDD people have said. That is a real annoyance, is we don't want to be treated like children. We're adults. You know, give us that right, please, you know. And so that's a really important thing to keep in mind with, you know, designing Olympic town and all that, is just, you know, age-appropriate language, like speaking to people like you would speak to any other of your adult friends and colleagues and family, and, you know, whatever way you speak to other adults is the way that you should speak to adults with intellectual disabilities. That's what I'm trying to get at. So, and that's the thing with, like, you invite clowns and stuff, like, yeah, that's good for the younger athletes, because they're all younger, youthful athletes, that, you know, it's age appropriate for them. And and I actually don't mind the clowns. I like them. I think they're fun. And I always get the little button from them. But, you know, like, I don't want them, you know, patting my head and thinking I'm a little kid. I just, you know, I know the clowns know, like, you know, you don't respond to the adult people at the party like you respond to the little kids. You know, there's a difference. And, you know, just respecting the adults and, you know, like, you know, I know clowns know the difference, so just teach the clowns to respect the adult appropriate age language. That's what I'm saying. The clowns can come, I'm just saying have them learn to know the difference between adult athletes and youth athletes. So that's the other thing. And respect that athletes have relationships, that we have boyfriend and girlfriends and that kind of thing, and that we're gonna dance and we want to dance, you know. But also, and this is my last point, is just with the games. Like, we love the games, I love the games, but just don't, you know, have expectations that follow the rules of the games, and, you know, don't just have pity on us. We're not pitiful. We're awesome human beings, just like everyone else. So that's all I wanted to say, and I hope this was a helpful video for you. Good day, and this is Ivanova Smith, athlete ambassador, signing off. Bye.